Oh, twin, hold on. Um, Speak to them real quick because I gotta make sure that um it lost connection with our kick. So let me reconnect kick.
Okay.
It's it's on.
Hey everybody, what's up? What's up? What's up? Everyone come to the comments. Hey Whitney Black, how you doing, my love? Hey Lakita. Hey ladies, I'll catch y'all if you are on when I get back. I'm heading out to eat for my late sister's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your sister, babe.
Oh, whose sister
Hey
birthday
Glam
is it?
Glam.
Hey,
Lita.
Lakita.
Lakita, I'm
Lakita.
sorry. Uh-huh.
So leave it to twin to fuck up a name. Lita.
Okay, I'm sorry,
It
y'all. My
will
first
fuck
of all,
up
my
a
phone,
name.
it's really bad now because my phone cracked up. So every letter don't look like the letter it's supposed to be. My K look like a T or a L right now.
Oh
Hey,
no, twin.
hey, Glam Glam. Ever since I lost my iPhone, I done had phone problems, baby. I cracked this one. It barely got signal. It's just all stupid. And it's so
Twin.
weird working with one device.
And yo, no, it really is. Cause remember all that time when I was working with one? When you content
Yes,
create and you be needing two, honey. You just
you
need two.
need to. I don't even
Or
be able to
maybe
share no
three.
more. I gotta wait till we done with the live to share or approve because I don't let everybody. I don't just let people just post on my page. I have to approve it because I had some issues in the past, so I have to approve it. So when the live is good and over, that's when I'm starting to share the live out. It's so stupid, y'all.
Or either just leave, come back, do it. But I'm sharing it out for us right now, so we good. Don't worry. Happy hump day, you nasty people. Hopefully you are humping around. Who y'all know who sing that? Just y'all know this YouTube. So listen, we gotta say it like that. Ain't
Ain't
nobody humping
nobody.
around.
Who was that?
Yeah, how you don't know who that is? Who was that? Let's go to the comments and see who the first one to get who that was. Who that was? Who that be? Who that be? Lord, let me
Mm.
see. Let me see. I don't see nobody ain't say who that was yet. Hi, Mimi, my beautiful friend. Hey, Glam.
Is that
Hey,
kid in
people.
play?
How are you? No, kid and play. No,
Oh,
isn't that that's Bobby Brown.
oh
Am I?
shit! It's
I'm right, right? Letter. You know who that is. Letter. Don't wait till we finish and say, oh yeah, now remember. Who that? I think that's Bobby Brown, right? Twin, what they saying in the comments, right? Because I'm sharing out.
they
I'm
ain't
sharing.
nobody. They don't give a fuck. They don't know neither.
You know what, y'all? I just don't know
They said
how.
hey to everybody. They like, girl, bye. BB, who is? Oh, Bobby Brown. Okay, so it is Bobby. Okay,
Right, that
it
Bobby,
is Bobby.
Bobby,
That is Bobby. That is Bobby. Okay.
Bobby. You can't say his name like that. You got to say it right, Bobby. That's
Uh,
Bobby. I
hey
love
y'all, how y'all
everybody. How is everybody
doing?
feeling? Y'all. So let it in the comments. Y'all, if y'all get a duplicate email, a duplicate notification that we're live, I'm sorry, but you guys know that I'm just going down the list hitting names. So I'm sorry if you're in the comments and you get a duplicate saying that we're live. It's okay. We know you here. We know you here. Um happy Wednesday. I was about to say happy Tuesday. I was about to fuck up and say happy Tuesday. Hello to everybody. I hope everybody had an amazing start to their week. You guys are almost in 2 more days, right?
Yes.
And you hopefully, well, let me not say that because some people work on the weekend. But for those of you who are just Monday through Friday, hopefully you had an amazing weekend. We're gonna finish it strong, guys. Okay. We're gonna finish it strong, energized, and let's catch a vibe today. Okay, let's catch a vibe.
With a little gossiping, honey.
Right. I feel like gossiping a day, right? I feel like gossiping a day. I feel like gossiping a day. So let me see. I'm gonna drop the link just in case anybody wanna come up. I miss
Um.
everybody. And let me see. Go ahead, boo.
Oh. What's this, Madam Goose? She said she
Mhm.
think we need a poll. Did Cat pawn the phones or
Oh,
not?
bitch, we know cat pawn them phones. Hold on, I'm gonna do a poll right now. We
Mm-hmm.
know cat pawn them phones for some Wingstop, okay?
Okay.
Cause every time I turn around, that bitch is eating again. Okay, and
Literally.
she's apparently mad that people is talking about it. She said people was trying to start stuff between her and Mary had a little lamb.
You
Did
know,
cat
oh, go
sell?
ahead.
Then no, go ahead. I should be reading to myself. I'm one of them people, y'all. I'm sorry. Go ahead, twin.
No, it's very redundant to one fake like you have amnesia, right? Like, oh my, when you say some stupid shit out your mouth because you're a heartless piece of shit, you get amnesia and I don't remember saying that, and then turn around in the same breath and say, well, so what if I did? I did. No, now you're feeling some type of way because this the only person that really has your back, maybe always had your back. But because you was in a little tizzy with May, you had to lay your life on the line and prove yourself to May by disowning your sister. You told us that. You got on this platform and came out your fucking mouth. I don't call nobody my sister but May. As if you didn't have blood related sisters out here in the world. That's
Right.
what you told us. You know what I'm saying? And obviously it's stuck with Mary because she pointed it out to explain to you what the people were saying. But now you want to manipulate the conversation and you want to sit up here and only talk about I always call my sister my sister. Mary's always been my sister. Bitch, we know that. That's why we were utterly
Mhm.
disgusted when you decided to say I only call May my sister.
That was
Girl.
disrespectful. I don't think I would have talked to her again. And let me tell y'all that I do know how important it is to keep relationships with, your family. Don't get me wrong. But not at what expense? Not at the expense of being used, not at the expense of being put on a shelf and only used when they want to deal with you, like your peace
Mm-hmm.
means everything, and that means sometimes you got to say fuck a mama, fuck a daddy, fuck a brother, fuck a sister, fuck a kid. Sometimes you got to say
Yeah.
fuck everybody, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and deal with your peace. And I mean that's if your kids are a certain age. That's just what I think. And unfortunately Kat has found one, and she was saying yesterday, like, I know she be listening to the live and she be front like she don't, because she was like, oh, I just can't wait to buy a house. That's why I just want to buy a house so we all could live together. Yeah, so you could leave your kids with them and go off to live your life with some internet stranger that you done met on bbw.com.
Listen,
And when
that's
I
their
say
best.
bbw, I mean bodybuiltwrong.com. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. We being messy today. Someone said we being messy today.
Listen, no, that's
Sorry.
her best. That's her best bet is to kind of like um get with her sisters and get something big because obviously Mary's gonna do the right thing with their living situation and pay the bills that need to be paid. But again, what is Kat's income? Do she get a check monthly? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do she has to lean on? And then you sitting up here trying to convince Mary that you're not using her when in fact and indeed you are. Because for you to sit up here and say, I didn't need a phone, I didn't need a phone. So why did you take a phone? Why did you go shopping for a phone that you fucking didn't need that's coming out of your sister money? So why be greedy? And then brag
I'm,
about it. And now you
oh,
talking shit about the fucking phone.
say
The
that
bitch is
shit.
the bitch is a scum. Like you're
Oh.
worthless. You're a piece of shit.
Y'all,
Heartless as
y'all
fuck.
hear twin today? Y'all hear why? Y'all know I like evil twin, evil twin. Goddamn you, evil twin. Goddamn we evil
No,
then.
and I'm not even trying to be evil. It's just pure facts. It's like you come on here and you're trying to convince your sister because you can't convince us. You're trying to manipulate your sister's brain because she's weak for your love with your nasty ass. Okay?
Right.
You're manipulating your sister's brain because you're in fact dry bagging from her. You tell me I'm driving. Can you look up some phones for me? Like you making up these goofy ass stories as you go along because that's what liars do, right? I had my sister to look up the phone. No, you had your sister to look up the phone so she could see the prices, so she could offer to pay for the phones or get the phone or whatever the fuck you called yourself doing. It was dry
Happy
bag.
birthday, Shonda. I think it's Shonda's birthday, if I'm not mistaken. It's Shonda's
Happy
birthday. Happy
birthday.
blessed birthday, Shonda. And hi, everybody who came in the room. Guys, I got something I want to send you to for Lyric, too, guys. You know, Lyric is amazing and she has so many things up under her belt. So I'm going to find it because I want to send you guys to her page so that you guys can see, maybe you guys are into this and you guys are you guys need beats, you need a producer, you guys need, some representation. I'm gonna send you guys to her info, okay? Her info, so that you guys hold on, because it's go ahead, twin. You can talk to them. I'm just trying to find that so that I could, because my girl supports us 100%. Okay, guys, if you guys follow Becky with the good hair, aka Lyric, okay, guys, she has WYG Beats. Okay, guys, they are proud to officially launch their beat store, offering premium instrumentals for artists, creators, and producers looking for professional sound quality. Okay, guys, so I want you guys to frequent that page, and I'm gonna hold on, turn my camera on so that you guys can see it. Okay, hold on, let me make sure I put it on the big screen, because Lyric always supports us in everything that we do. So I just want to make sure that I support her. So guys, if you're not following Becky with the good hair, if you follow Becky with the good hair or either that page, WGYB Beats, okay, guys. If you
Shout out
guys are
to
looking
you,
for that, or
Becky.
maybe
Thank you,
right,
beautiful.
or maybe your children, or someone may be looking for these things, so maybe you can guide them into a good place. She is amazing and she is a boss in her own right, so please support. Hey, CP. Hey, Spencer. Hey, FBI. Hey, Mandy. Hey, sister, sissy, Ona, baby doll, China, silly rabbit, everybody in the comments that I have not said their name: Missy, Ray, Brooke, everybody, Sissy, I think I said Sissy, C217, Eureka, sending Eureka some love, guys. Send my girls Eureka some love in the comments, guys. And make sure you send some love to each other too, okay? Hey, madams. Hey, Kimberly Young. Hey, Tony. Let me see everybody in the comments. Just make sure you guys continue to send each other some love, because I'm also Lakita. I think Lakita, is it Lakita? Yes. Lakita's I want to send you some love on the passing of your aunt, and send everybody else some love. And baby doll, I hope you are holding on strong. Send my girl Cash some love, and also Keisha. Guys, I'm sorry. I be trying to hit everybody. I be trying to remember everybody and send everybody some love. Okay, here we go.
Period.
Sorry, twin. I know, twin. Like, really, you just interrupted, but I'm sorry. I'm just trying to send
No, no,
everybody some love.
no, no. That's more important than these bums. The
See,
fuck?
I'm trying to send
No.
everybody some love, and everybody else who just having facing battles that they're silent about. Okay, just want to send
Period.
everybody
You're not
everybody some
wrong.
love.
I
Yes,
love each and
Teresa,
every
you
last
too.
one of you. And this too shall pass. Whatever you may be going through, facing, or dealing with right now, just keep higher power in control. And he will take care of everything from there. I promise you.
Oh my God, twin, speak on it. Speak on it. Okay,
Period.
like, guys, so remember that my dilemma is right now trying to find steady work, right? Well, you
Was
can
her dilemma. Because
right.
baby got
And
options.
let me just tell you guys that I told you guys that the last live we did, which was Sunday, right? I was so frustrated, and the whole time I cooked dinner, I stood in my kitchen just filling out applications. Guys, two people have reached out to me. Um, and I have an interview tomorrow that's really promising. And I always ace interviews, right? Not to sound like that, but I just always, I'm a speaker. and and I know how to, represent myself in my work. So I'm manifesting that something amazing, right, is going to come from both of these. And then a company that I had worked for many years ago, when I tell you guys that I work with the mentally and physically disabled, they also have schools. So I was at a school like last year, or like the end of the year before last, going into the summertime, and I worked with them up until from like November to like June. They kept extending me, and I was only supposed to go in for a month. Guys, why I got an email from that school today, that the company that I worked for 5 years ago, I had I had went on their website and was filling out applications. They sent my email to the school that I used to work at, and she hit me today like, "Hey, you looking for a full-time teaching position for the fall?" Oh my God. When I tell you that, even though my issues, that a job tomorrow is not helping me today, right? I still have issues today. I still have financial things that's going on today. Just knowing that something promising is coming, and
Yeah.
knowing that I'll be able to handle, my bills, my rent, my back rent, my, just groceries, just daily stuff, guys. When I tell you, you don't know the weight that was lifted off of my chest. Now, once again, I still have those issues today, right? But to know that those issues won't be lasting for long, because soon I'll be in a position again to take care of everything like I've been doing. When I tell you,
Amen. Amen.
God is amazing, okay? And to know
Exactly.
that, I left the company when I was working for the mentally and physically disabled. I left that company when my great aunt, the one who raised me, I told y'all I was blessed to have two moms, which is of course my bio mom and my great aunt who raised me from the age of 2 to 14. She had cancer, and her cancer rapidly progressed. So in December, we found out she had cancer, and by February, she was gone. So all of her children that she raised, which is her biological four kids and me and my sister, we had all went on what's that, twin, FMLA, to take care of her and give her in-home hospice. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and literally, right after hospice, she passed, February 15th, right? So right after she passed was when COVID had hit. So I went from FMLA to COVID, like right back behind each other. I left on good terms with them. And this is the second time they have re-offered me a position. So when I tell people how you show up to these jobs and how you leave make a difference, okay? Because they offered me a position right after COVID ended. I was returning to work. They offered me a job, and I went with the job with the schools instead. They offered me a job in a girls in a pregnant, like in a teen home, and it's not a group
Okay.
home, it was for teens who had children. And I just knew at that moment that job wasn't really for me, because my son was at the height of being a teenager and giving me his own stresses. And when I walked in there, the way them girls was cussing out the ladies, I was like, oh my God, I've been went in here and
Whoop
nope,
somebody door ass.
right. So let me not do it. Right. And I went with the schools. And the schools have been an amazing thing. Right. So the position for tomorrow is it would be in a shelter. It would be in a DV shelter, which I've did before also. The time, my schedule would be 11 to 7. But if I get the job at the schools, once again, I'm at the job. It'll be full time, 8 to either 2:30 or either 8 to 4. But if you're 2:30, you still get paid to 4, right? It's salary. Weekends off, of course. During the summertime, either I will get paid or I will have work for sure. So, and I'm off the regular all the other days that the schools are off. So it would be a definite. So I'm just so grateful, guys, that I left on good standings and that these people know my work, because HR already sending out my application. And she sent me an email today like, "Hey, you remember me?" And I'm like, yeah, I remember you. Like, oh, she's like, you looking, she's like, please let me know all my best. And I'm just like, God is so amazing, 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 amazing. Because y'all, I
Which I
was so
told Twin
stressed.
that I love that position for you because you really motivate people. Like you have
Right,
the spirit of just uplifting people in their worst times in life. So the DV
right,
shelter, I really was like very ecstatic for that for you. If that was
right.
something that you would have went into, because that's right up your alley, Twin. Like you're the most, oh my goodness, like you touch people's hearts in another way, and it comes from your heart when you are speaking to people that you get, that you care. You know, when you
Oh,
care, you know what I'm saying. So I thought that was a great position.
thank you so much, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I see all your comments. And thank you so much, Sissy. She said, hold on, let me tell you, hold on. Patricia, thank you, my love. She said, I got a job today as well, 6 months later. Thank you for the CA and congratulations on your job. And it's crazy because me and you were just inboxing talking about that the other day. And she gave me motivation
Congratulations,
and I
boo.
gave right. And she gave me some motivation and I gave her some motivation, just saying that we know that it was coming. And look how it came. Twin, hold on. What's going on?
What's wrong? Uh-uh. You there, Twin, or you drop down? She'll be back, y'all. Congratulations, boo, on your new job. Congratulations to any and everybody that's on this live right now and done just improved in something, got a promotion, feeling better from what they've been feeling like, getting over hurdles and shit in life. Like, congratulations to all of us because we deserve them. Oh, yeah. Okay, there she go. Twin,
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I hit a button. I don't know what button I hit, but I hit a button. Oh,
go
let
ahead,
me see.
babe.
Let me see. Hello, I see some more people who have came in. Hello, everybody. Okay, now I'm back on the comments, guys. I'm sorry. I lost the comments for a minute, and I don't know what the hell happened. But guys, do you see how just going up and showing up to these places and leaving once again on a good accord, right? Leaving on a good accord, them knowing your work, like, I just think that this is amazing, right? And it's just a blessing that I need because, Lord, if it's one thing, I don't mind working. I may complain, sometime I may be like, oh shit, right? But I don't mind working and just it's nothing like being able to take care of your own and not thank you, Tiffany. Everything's okay and not having to look to others for help, right? Or to need help from others, especially when you're used to getting things on your own, right? It's like it's this is just a blessing. This is just such a blessing, y'all, and I couldn't be more
Amen.
excited. I couldn't be more excited. And it always happens like that to me where I get options, where I go from
Mm.
having being in the dirt, what they say having my dick in the dirt, to literally having options. Okay? So I'm just
Listen,
so glad.
I got lotus flowers tatted on me all over because they the flower that grow up out of mud. Baby,
Right.
let me tell you something. Such a beautiful flower at that. We're diamonds in the rough, okay? But
Okay.
just because we're having a bad season don't mean it's gonna last forever. That's why I
Oof.
say don't give up. Don't give up on that man above because even when we feeling like he done forgot about us, baby, he ain't. It's just his time and that's it. And his timing is always a good time. I
And
always tell
also
twin.
don't give up on yourself, right? Don't give up on
Mm-hmm.
yourself. Like
That's
do
why
the
I say
work.
when you stress, you giving up. You giving up on him and you giving up on yourself. When you over worry, we giving up on ourselves. We giving up on him. And he putting something that work for us. I always told you, twin. Anytime we have an off moment, we supposed to take advantage of that for ourselves.
Right.
It's something God is telling us it's time for a break. When we fall that way, that's why it's nothing to worry about. It's apparent that you need a break and you need to stop and take the time to breathe. Be
You know, I
okay.
was talking to OG about that, and it's different to have a break, right? It's different to have a break, and we all know that a break is needed, right? But if you guys notice, I'm sensitive to certain topics, right? And this is why no matter how much I believe that Cat is lazy or whatever, I am still um how can I say that? I'm still happy that God looks after babies and fools, right?
Amen. That's how you got
Because
to. Yep. Yep.
because her
Hmm.
children need security, right? Her children need security. And as someone who has been in the shelter system, you know, as someone who, like I said, and I've had family members' houses who, like I told you, they have called me in the midst of my storm, like, what do you mean you at the shelter? Like, we didn't know. Why are you there? Pack up your stuff, come to us. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna see the season through and through, see the season out through and through. Because I know what it's like sometimes when you're dealing with people, and sometimes people would like to help you to talk about it. Sometimes, and
Hmm.
don't, and that's not everybody. Sometimes you are blessed to have amazing people, right? Who they don't, they're just helping you for the right reason, right? In your season. But then sometimes you have people who talk about you. Like you gotta monitor, they monitoring what you put with how many times you or your child go into the fridge, even if you done filled that fridge the fuck up. You understand?
That part.
Um,
Hmm.
sometimes you have to work overly hard to appease a person when you're in their space, right? And I just always felt like, damn, I owe it to my son for him to be in his own space, even if I had to swallow my pride. Guys, I told y'all the night I decided to return back to the shelter, I had the biggest knot in my throat. Okay. I had the biggest knot in my throat. And I went and I picked up my son that night. And we got in a cab. We went to where we went. And I had like, I could not swallow, literally, and I swallowed back tears. I held the tears in. But if one person asked me how the fuck I was doing, I swear I was gonna fall in their arms, okay? And going
Hmm.
inside the shelter, I was like, damn, like here I go. I felt horrible, right? And my son is the one who actually made me feel good, right? Because I left most of my shit. But I made sure I brought his TV. I made sure I bought his PS5. I made sure I bought the things that would make him not know
Comfortable. Not
that
notice
we
it.
was in the rain, right? Because
That
it rains on
part.
us sometimes as parents, but our jobs as
Hmm.
parents is, even though we are in the midst of a storm, or to make sure that our children are covered and they don't feel the raindrops,
Ooh,
right?
that part, twin. Say that part. That's that, and I
Ex-
think that's what a criticism come in at with Shorty,
mhm.
because God is a
Mhm.
father to the fatherless children. Okay, so He gonna
Mhm.
protect them babies by all means, and she needs to be grateful. And we don't see no gratefulness that come from her. We don't
Mhm.
see her
Mhm.
being appreciative that, okay, you done got over this major hump you couldn't get over by yourself, right? God blessed you and
Mhm.
put somebody in your life to bless you, and you still
Mhm.
sit on your high horse and do what you do on this social platform and do what you do to your fucking sister. Cause I ain't gonna live
Mhm.
that down, because you are using her. But this
Mhm.
lesson that you're going through on social media with her right now is gonna teach you to appreciate her and love her as your sister one day,
Mhm.
because you
Mhm.
still ain't got it in you for real. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's where the criticism come in at, because God gonna do His part. It's up to us to acknowledge it and appreciate it and be humble and grateful that He's showing up in our life the way He's showing up and showing out. Because
Mhm.
God used
Mhm.
people. He uses people, okay, to get His message across, to bring His presence to us. That's what He
Mhm.
does. And she's taking full advantage of it and not doing what the fuck she needs to do. You went to a shelter, twin. She was able to get in a crib. Somebody came in her life and blessed her with the money she needed to get a home for them children. And you mean to tell me you can't go out and get an air mattress until you get some bed, since you decide you mad at man, you're not gonna retrieve your shit? That high
Mhm.
horse
Mhm.
that you sit on
Mhm.
is the reason people get criticized sometimes, because you need to hear the truth. You need to
All
recognize,
comments reminders, guys. Sorry, twin. All comments
no, you
reminders.
good.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
that's what I'm talking about. When we, like you said, we shield our kids. We make sure that they, even though we in a crazy position, let me make sure my kids don't see what I'm fighting every day.
Mhm. Mhm.
You're allowed. Your
Mhm.
kids can't wait to get a job, cat, to pay your bill.
Mhm.
That's insane
Mhm.
at their young age, because they
Yep.
think that other people, because of the way you brought them up, they think that other people is doing y'all wrong, not realizing their mama is failing them intentionally. Because you could do more. There's nothing wrong with you. You choosing not to though, and you study
That's
want
a
to say they
horrible
fine.
feeling.
That's
Mhm.
horrible. That is
Mhm.
horrible.
It's a horrible feeling. Like to have been in a position to have faced um homelessness, to have looked it in the eyes, right? It is a horrible feeling. And I must say that I have PTSD because of it. You understand?
That
Like
part.
I have PTSD,
You would think she
PTSD.
would too. The
Right.
fuck?
I have PTSD and anxiety because of it. Like I sleep horrible at night, but during the morning I get a little bit of sleep. I guess because I'm exhausted. Why? Because I have back rent I have to pay. You can't pay back rent with a promise. Okay? I can't
Hmm.
say, hey, I'm trying. Hold off on that. It's coming. They don't want to hear that shit. They like, yo, I could move you out and get somebody else in there. You like it is a horrible feeling when you're doing everything that you can do and it's not adding up to enough for you to be able to do the things that you need to do. So even in the midst of, don't get me wrong, I never gave up hope that God had me, right? I knew God had me, but it's still like that waiting period is something, y'all.
Hmm.
That waiting period is something because and when it all falls down in the midst of it, right? When it all falls down in the midst of it, and you're like, damn, I got this bill, this bill, this bill. The bills are just racking up. Months is coming in, and late fees is coming in, and all of this shit, and you're like, wait, hold the fuck on, and all you seeing is that number double, sometimes triple, and you like, what the fuck am I
Hmm.
supposed to fucking do, right? So to be able to have gotten those two, you know, offers, those two was just like, oh my God, like I know it's not here yet, right? But I know it's coming. And soon I won't have to have these sleepless nights. Soon I won't have to have this anxiety, this stomach, this pit of the stomach feeling because I'll be able to
Hmm.
handle all that I need to handle. And I just don't understand. And and I guess it's not for me to understand, but I just don't understand how when you have children, right? Because as a single person, you can live anywhere. And if you're
No,
by
for real.
yourself, you can live any goddamn where. You may not want to live anywhere, but you can live anywhere. But when you have people looking to you to be the head that is making that shit work, right? The head, there's no time for excuses. There's no time to like that's the worst feeling is to look at your children and tell them like, yo, we gotta pack up, we gotta go. And not that we're packing up and we're moving to something better or something greater. We're packing up because mommy didn't do or mommy didn't even try. Or in some
Yeah.
or in some instances you try and it's just not enough, even though you're trying your best. But that's still not a good feeling. So I don't understand how people can sit back and say, like, I'm not doing this kind of job. I won't do this kind of job. When it comes to me, keeping a place over my child head. I don't care if he is 21 and he works. Don't get me wrong, right? And I don't take anything from him. His money is his money. When you work, I feel like you pay your phone bill and you because listen, and you learn how to take care of yourself. Buy your toiletries, buy things like that, because there's gonna come a time where you're gonna be the head of shit. And I don't want to put that on you right now, but there shouldn't be nothing that you come ask me for because you're working and your money is for you. Right? If I'm taking care of the household, I feel like, and I know that I have someone looking up to me to to handle these things. I feel like there's no job that I can say that I'm too good to do. Motherfucker, get me in there to scrub the toilets. Let me get on the what do I need the motherfucking do to make shit
Hmm.
shake?
And again, we're not talking about somebody that's strung out. We're not talking about somebody that's running from a domestic. We're not talking about somebody that really has, don't get me wrong, she had a rough childhood. Granted. Okay, you're an adult now. We're not gonna give I came from a rough childhood, so let me bless my kids with as much love and homely that I could. Let
Insecurity.
me and security. Like let me at least give my children a little bit better of what I couldn't get. And so I think like that's what I'm saying. Like it there's no excuse for this lady's behavior on no level.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And what we've been experiencing from her, um, repeatedly, like it done got out of hand. You're your own fucking problem. You're your own worst enemy. And not in a way where you trying as hard as you can and beating yourself down. You're not trying enough. You know when your rent due, you know when your car note due. Unfortunately, because you thought it was a bright idea to use your tax money to get a fucking car with a car note and you barely can afford rent. That high horse gotta be knocked the fuck down, bro. This is what we mean, Kat, when we say you try to live beyond your means. You don't think you don't work smarter, you work hard. You make your shit harder every day. And you expect people to come in your life and feel bad for you and do and fix it for you. You're your own fucking mechanic. You fix your fucking life, bro. When you have the mind to, you have a clear mind to talk shit to people and convince people why you're not doing some shit, but you can't use that same energy to do the shit you need to do. It's pathetic. You're pathetic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So,
Unbelievable.
oof,
Mm.
you
It's just
said it, Tam.
disgusting. It's just really disgusting. Let me tell you. There's so
Baby
many of them
doll, we're
running
gonna
around.
Baby doll, we're gonna address that. Baby doll wanted to know, are there any parents who have children with mental health issues? She's trying to help and not be manipulated. So guys, if you guys have any suggestions or if you guys have walked in baby doll shoes, please hit baby doll Siobhan up and and have that conversation with her on how to help or um just whatever. And baby doll, out here we could talk also. We could talk issue. We could talk also. Um it's a slippery slope of helping and not being manipulated
Taken advantage
because
of.
right.
Hmm.
And because our children know us and they know what tugs at our they know how to tug at our heartstrings.
Hmm.
And it's easy for them of more than anybody else to manipulate us
That's a
because we're
fact.
leading with our hearts and not with our heads, right? Most of the time because we're women, right? And I'm not saying that we're not thinking, don't get me wrong, but a lot of times we're leading with emotional, we're leading with love instead of just thinking, like a man would, right? Which is with his heads, how you see men sometimes be more stern. And because moms, our children came from us. We're emotional beings. So a lot of time we're thinking, oh, love and this, and then the man is like, no, get your shit together. Okay? Get
Hmm.
your shit together. This is what is expected of you, and if you don't do it, it ain't gonna happen. But a lot of times they're able to walk all over us because we're so emotional. And I'm not
And
all
see,
of
that's
us, but
what we
some of
was
us.
just talking about, right? That's what I was just talking to you about as far as like the content creator and people and their stories. It's so unfortunate because people are on here really scamming people with sad stories. Some,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna say
Mm-hmm.
all, some. I
Mm-hmm.
sit back and me and Twin talk about this a lot because again, two regular girls, we go through our struggles, we go through our hard times, and that's just what we do. We go through them. I say we don't even have the guts to get up here and be like, you know, I need help with my bills this month. Like we don't have the. We rather just go through it and figure that shit out, right? And I'm like, people are so
Mm-hmm.
comfortable coming up here and manipulating good people, and it's real people out here going through some shit that ain't even bothering nobody. They just going through it. And it's very unfortunate that
Yes.
those type of people those type of
Mm-hmm.
people are getting blessed and taking advantage of it and not doing
Yep.
what needs to be done. That's why I always say if you're gonna use me and come off better than what you
Right.
came,
Right.
at least.
Right. Me and Twin say that all the time, right? So, all right, just think about like with us, right? And I've been having this conversation with like my OG, with Twin, or like just people that like that's in my inner circle, right? Because we apply for our monetization another again on July 6th or July 7th. So, guys, do you know YouTube denied us again? So
Hmm.
I made an appeal. I made the appeal. I did everything they stated in the appeal that they wanted. And the one thing I didn't do because it didn't apply to us, they denied us for, right? So we have until September again. And once again, I was like, and a part of me was like, man, F this, leave it alone, right? You have so many, your bills are piling up, YouTube keep playing, and you keep chasing this, right? But then I was like, no, we're not going to give it up. I came to Twin and I was like, Twin, so what we're going to do now is the one thing that we're asked for. We're going to show them the thought process. They want to see the physical. Twin, you got the comments? They
Yeah,
want
I'm
to
doing
see
it,
the
babe.
physical. They want to see the physical. So like say if we write on paper, like today, happy hump day. We wrote what made us come to this, what we talked about, a brief synopsis, right? Brief synopsis, what we talked about, and what was the thought process in us having this conversation. So I'm gonna do that for every live now. I'm gonna get a notebook, and every day we go live, that's I'm gonna have the title and a brief little paragraph on the thought process. They're not even really reading it. They just want to see what the thought process is. But I thought that we didn't have to do this because it's a conversation panel. So that's the one thing that I didn't do. Right. So my dilemma was how do I talk to you guys, right? And not sound like Maybay or Kat or one of these other content creators who is like, hey guys, I can't do this for free, right? I want to be on a platform that pays me, right? Once again, not you guys paying me, but I want to be on a platform that pays me because you guys are the cherry on top of the sundae, right? You guys are a tip. Like, hey, we really love you. We really like what you're saying, or we could dig that, or here we want to do a little something extra for you ladies. You guys are not the base pay. The base play should be the platforms, i.e., YouTube, i.e., Facebook, i.e., TikTok, i.e., Kick, right? So I thought about like, hey, well, what's hindering you, some of you guys, from coming to Kick, right? Because we have about 2,000 some odd followers over here, and we have about 300 on Kick, right? So because I have to think about it. Some people are older, and some people are like, listen, fuck this. I don't want all these different apps. I want to have all my entertainment on one app. Some people physically don't know how to get Kick started to even view because it was hard as hell for me. I couldn't figure out how to change my picture because I had Kick for months. I had Kick for um it tells you when I had it. So if you guys want to go and view that, for your own thing, it tells you when I started Kick. I started Kick months ago, but my name was Blicky 40 until Jack hit me like, hey, bitch, come make some money. And then I was like, oh shit, we could do two girls on mic. We could be screaming on both platforms. So I had to figure out how to change the name, how to change the picture. I had no fucking idea. I had no idea how to go live over there. I downloaded a Kick app to go live. And then realized like, hey, I can do it through StreamYard. If I have the StreamYard, I don't need the Kick app. I realized that, oh shit, I had to go to kick.com in order to change the name, in order to change the picture. I couldn't do it just from the app that I had. So there's plenty of things that's hindering people from moving, right? And then unfortunately, we're going to have some people who just don't want to go. And it's okay. But we enjoy doing these lives. We enjoy doing this. So, how to have an honest conversation with you guys? Like, listen, guys, like, this is, I like, as much as we enjoy having these conversations, we can't do this for free. But then we sound like fucking Maybay, who's like, I can't do this unless people are sitting. No, I don't, I'm not that bitch. I'm not that person. So, if you guys need a tutorial on how to do Kick, on how to switch over to Kick, I'm not the best, but I am a good teacher, right? It takes me a while to learn. But once again, I am a teacher. I'm very patient. I can go live. We can go live one day and I can open up my browsers. You guys know you're going to have to work with me because I'm working with a phone and a tablet. But I can open it up and I can show you guys how to create your profile and how to do all of that if that's hindering you guys.
And Lyric
Because once
Podcast is
again,
offering her assistance as well.
oh, thank you, boo. I love you, Lyric.
Thank
I
you, babe.
love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. You always offering your expertise, your advice. Yeah, she has been a champion of Two Girls, One Mic since day
Literally
fucking one.
support the fuck
So
out of us.
right, and like the rest of you guys do. And this is why I refuse to give up on YouTube. So we're gonna go a few more months until September 6th without fucking being monetized because YouTube has decided that we are reusing our content, not no one else's, our
But
content.
our own. Ain't that a catch for you? Like, boom, we got something
Right.
else.
So,
Oh,
guys, just bear with us. It's been a process. We've been without monetization since January 6th. Okay. This is a process, but I'm not giving up, especially with now the prospects of, getting stable work. This is something that I'll still be able to put my time into and not worry about the pay necessarily because I'll be having my, oh Lord, thank you, Jesus, it's coming. But it's a dilemma. So to see people get up here and just be so ungrateful, be disrespectful, or just act like it's something that you guys are supposed to do, when once again, you guys are not, you guys don't have to do it. It's a tip. It's the tip. It's the cherry on top. We work for platforms who are supposed to be paying us base pay. Just like when you go to eat at a restaurant and you decide to give your waiter or your waitress a tip because you enjoyed their service or because they went above and beyond. That's the tip. But the establishment is supposed to be giving a base pay. So it's just been a whirlwind and it's been up and down, but I'm not giving up on YouTube because you're gonna give me what the fuck you owe me, YouTube. You
yeah,
owe us.
say that. That
You
part.
owe us. And
Oh, us.
we put in too much. This is like a baby. We put in time on this page, and I'm not a quitter. We're gonna stay, and we're gonna still nurture this baby in hopes that we get what we deserve out of it. So yeah, in the process though, we'll still try to, do and build our kick up. And we just want to encourage you guys, if you can, or if you have any questions, hit us up and ask us how, if you need to know how to do it, or if you need to know how to subscribe, or if you need to know anything, just hit us up and don't feel away. Well, y'all hit me up anyway, so continue to hit me up and ask me about this cake shit, y'all. Because we be talking any fucking way. So let's get it. Let's go, guys. But we're just trying to
And,
grow on so many different levels and we need y'all support.
That's it. That's all.
Okay.
And also, if y'all decide y'all want to build y'all a page over there, y'all know y'all got our support. A hundred and
Well,
three
y'all know
thousand
that.
percent.
I think that
Okay.
goes without saying, but I know Twin One was gonna say it anyway. But I think that goes without saying because y'all know how we go, how we do. We the little people and we support everything moving. Even if
That
we can't
part.
physically be there all the time, like Glam, because Glam go live like 9 o'clock in the goddamn morning, right? Right, Glam? But it's okay though, because when I get back to work on a steady basis, I'll be moving to work that time and I can listen. So I'll
Okay,
be up and
PW.
motivated.
You read that comment? This comment I got pinned.
No.
I don't think so.
Okay, so PW said, is there any way that us in the comments can email YouTube to write a support? Oh my gosh, y'all are fucking amazing. A support, a short summary of
Amazing.
support for your channel. I don't think so, but we could always pick it. We could always pick it and sign a petition. Get Black Hair Problem back monetized.
No,
We could
for real.
always petition. Okay,
Like,
because we
hello.
listen. The fuck? Hello, it's
We
me.
got let YouTube know we got an army behind us. Stop playing with us, okay?
No, literally, like, listen, they said no, you bitches want to promote. You bitches started out just fully messy. No, we wasn't fully messy, so they can't say that. But they can just like, nah, you bitches are talking about God and stuff. Like, y'all just no, we don't want that here. They want doodle stories and escort chronicles and cussing their supporters out who help them and and they just want all kind of bullshit. They just want all kind of bullshit. It's okay. It's okay. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. I know it's coming.
Mm,
So another thing, y'all,
back
can I
to
just
back.
tell y'all that I've been paying more attention to Queen Op because I told y'all I've been spending less time on Facebook. Oh, thank you, Letisa. Oh my gosh. Thank you to the groom room. Oh. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to Letisa. She said, go get a cut water on me.
Groovy,
And I
baby.
love you. I love you to the other person. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you
Thank
for the
y'all so
CAs,
much.
guys. We appreciate you guys and we love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so can I just tell you that I've been watching Queen Not more and I'm still disgusted. Cause watching her is like still watching some of these people who we are frustrated with over here. It's even more so because of how she treated Shell in real time, right up under our eyes, right? And can I tell y'all something? I told Twin the other day that I came to the realization that her baby Summer is the new Shell.
Mm. And that's so another pathetic. Whew, her content
How many of
purpose.
you see where I'm going with that? How many of you in the comments, if you picking up what I'm putting down, if you see where I'm going, let me know if you see where I'm going with that, right? And I'm not disrespecting Summer. I'm not disrespecting the baby, and I'm not disrespecting Shell. I'm saying that for one, Queen Op doesn't we know she don't love that baby. We know she don't want Summer there. She's only keeping Summer for content purposes because this is the new person who she can exploit, she can embarrass. Of course, the baby doesn't know what's going on as far as the internet. Thank you, Jesus, right? But she's only keeping her, even with how she cut that baby hair. And I am more than well aware of the sensory issues of the challenges that come with having a autistic because I'm King Queen not be like artistic. Is she an artist? It's autistic, not artistic. But anyway, right? I digress because I say a lot of shit wrong too. But I just wish if she would keep saying it 50 million times in a live, that she would say it correctly. But I'm sick of her. And y'all know I am not for ACS and CPS and stuff to be used on just willy nilly and without a cause, or just because you dislike a person. But that bitch should be spayed and fucking neutered.
No, sir. Big time. Big
Okay?
time.
She is
The
not
reason you're pregnant now is because you was mad at your bitch. That's why you pregnant right now and don't want the baby. I'm disgusted. Maybe the way I have to say we, because again, I don't exclude myself from being flawed, for being doing stupid shit sometimes, thinking stupid ways, so I include myself in a lot of shit. But the way that we just sit around and make horrible, horrible decisions for our lives and not think twice just to get back at somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
to get back at shit. That shit was not to get back at Danny. Let's keep it fucking real. Let's put it on the fucking floor. Queen Op is not worth the nut that her father bust in her mother for her to be here.
amen. I agree.
Queen
I'm sorry.
Op is a waste of space, a waste of skin. She is a waste of air. There are people who have left this earth way before their time, and Queen Op is walking around here living, breathing, eating and procreating and having these babies that she is just pawning off on people for the fucking hell of it. She having this new baby so that she can have a place to fucking stay. And as soon as she get a place to stay, she's gonna be like, I don't have a bond with this motherfucker. He got to go. She's gonna be like, I'm postpartum. I can't bond. He got to go. She should have been left in a sock or on her mother's back, as I used to say.
Mm, cut up
Or
then,
some
twin.
dirty hotel sheets. Okay?
Mm,
Swallowed. I was so pissed off watching her with this baby. And I think that Summer's my soulmate. I think that shut the fuck up. You only using her because you done turned her into the new shell. You're gonna exploit her as much as you can so you can run up a bag. And then as soon as you can't run up a bag no more, she's shipped off too.
mm, mm, mm. Baby, the kind of hearts and souls that come with these kind of people, I don't know how they're able to just roam like this freely. I mean, I guess I do because everything is a lesson in this world of what not to be. Everything is an example in this world of what either not to be or to be. And uh, when I say disgusted by her, I'm so bothered by her. And again, another bitch with a nasty attitude. The fucking audacity.
For you to act like that baby cannot learn
Oh,
because
and
she
that
has
baby's so
autism.
smart. But have y'all peeped how smart she really is? I don't even think she's a lot of trouble because most of the time when she going live, you don't. It's when she crying, she want her mom attention, rightfully so, right? Like when I notice her crying. Other than that, the baby is kind of like she's into things. She wants to learn. She wants to play, and you don't have time for that because you're too busy trying to figure out how do you trick the people out of some money for content. So the baby get pushed to the side. It's so fucking
Mm-hmm.
disgusting. I would be so eager to
Mm-hmm.
prove the devil wrong. Autistic where?
Mm-hmm.
Watch this. I would be so ecstatic on my baby improvements that we finna go through our ABCs every day. We're gonna sing them. I would be on that page in them shoes. Just accomplishing milestone because a motherfucker said that she wouldn't. Instead, you take that information and you run with it and you don't do nothing. Mm,
Oh, she's
I don't.
doing her little autistic thing. She's doing her little
Right.
autistic thing, which is her stimming. She's doing her, go ahead, baby, do your little
Do
autistic
your
thing.
stimming. Do your stimming thing. Do your stimming thing, babe. Do it. Do it.
Or you sit there and you watch someone physically knock the food that you say y'all don't have the money to even buy, right? And your supporters have to send you the money. You sit there and you knock her watch it off the hotel bed. If a child, let me explain something to you. It doesn't matter. If a child, and don't get me wrong, I understand behaviors. Y'all know I'm the first to say I work with children who have all kind of disabilities. I understand some of the challenges, but I also understand that with work that because these children have a I'm stuttering like but I let me y'all know I'm passionate about this shit, right?
No, breathe.
But I do also understand that does not mean that you stop trying that these children are incapable of learning.
That part.
That doesn't mean that you stop and you just say fuck it, do what you want. I'm not gonna try to teach you. I'm not gonna work with you. I'm not gonna teach you yes from no, right from wrong. I'm just gonna let you run amok.
We don't even know, Glam. I'm with you with that. Who knows? Dealing with
What?
her ass. Glam was saying, is the baby truly diagnosed with that, or did she just diagnose her baby herself? Like, did she get a
I don't
professional
know. I
opinion?
remember when she first really hit the scene again, and she was going to the doctor. She never showed us the doctor actually say that, right? But then again, we do know that the doctor has ABA therapy. That I mean, excuse me, that the baby did have ABA therapists coming in there.
Oh, right,
Now,
right, yeah. So that it's a possibility, yeah. Because if that's into play, that's something on paper saying she needs that and why. So yeah,
but the thing is, you still don't treat these babies as if they're incapable of learning. You
you
still work
don't.
with your babies. You still, there's
Mhm.
been children who have been diagnosed as nonverbal, who with work, they actually can say things, even if
Mhm.
they're not having full conversations with you. I gotta tell y'all, it's a family on YouTube that I watch. It's a black mom. It's a black family, and the little girl. She has, oh my gosh, she has the prettiest hair, and it's so huge, so huge. And this baby was nonverbal. Do you know that she communicates with the mom and talks to the mom and says certain things? She may not be having saying full sentences, but she says certain things. And some of these milestones have been caught, like when the mom was doing her hair, and she said something, and then one day when a song was playing, and she said something else. Like, guys, like, I'm sorry, Queen Op is just a different breed. Is just a different type of person, and there's a special place in hell for so-called mothers like that. And then for you to turn around and say, somebody say, well, why you got pregnant again? Because it's sex, and sometimes pregnancy happens. No.
Girl,
If you decided that you did not want any more children, right? If you decided that you didn't want any more children, right? Now look at me. I have one child, right? When my son was one, I was careless. I was careless. And having unprotected sex. I got pregnant
I
again.
just deleted a comment by accident, baby. I was trying to highlight you, whoever that was. I am sorry. It was not intentional.
I
I'm
was
so
being
sorry.
careless. I guess okay. I was being careless. I got pregnant again. But I always just knew that I didn't want a lot of babies without being married, and I didn't want multiple baby fathers. Right? So, okay, I had my son unwed. I always, and don't get me wrong, I know marriages fail, but I still felt like my decision, my body, my decision. I don't want to have multiple baby fathers. Um, I don't want to have another kid without being married, right? So I had my son, and unfortunately, a year to the date, I was pregnant again. His first birthday, I was pregnant again. And I was like, oh my God, like, can't do this. And I made a decision, right? Whether you agree with my decision or not, it was my decision, my body, my decision, my body, my decision, right? But guys, I'd never put myself in that position again because that's something that I'm not comfortable with doing. The decision I made is something that I'm not comfortable with doing. So I never did it again. And and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Once again, no matter who likes it or not, I decided to terminate that pregnancy. Right? Y'all know transparency over here. Transparency. I can't ask other bitches to be transparent if I'm not. Sometimes I'm a little too transparent. Right? But that was my decision. But I made sure that I never put myself in that position to have to do that again.
Amen.
Okay? Because no phallus was good enough for me to keep making that same mistake or keep putting my body through that or keep doing that to a life. Nothing in me, no phallus was no phallus was that good to me to keep doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry, but I had mind over everything else. And I made that decision and I fucking stuck with it. Did I want more children? Yeah, I did. But I refuse to bring them in here once again, unwed. And I refuse to be that woman who all my children got different fucking names. No disrespect to anybody in the comments who do. That was just my decision. I don't disrespect, I don't have a problem with your decision, but that was just my decision. So to see her keep having baby, 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 baby. Grandma got this one. Auntie got this one. The father got this one. I adopted this. I sent this one to live at a foster home. Or you terminated 12 in the process of these 6 that you done brought to life and you didn't raise none of them. Like, when the fuck do you be like, yo, the fuck? When do you make a decision like to live better and to do fucking better? When do you make a decision that this shit is it's something real mentally wrong with me? Let me go sit down and talk to somebody.
No, for real. And shout out to Downtime and C for going to therapy. Like, it's nothing wrong with it. That's you loving. That's actually a sign of you how much you love yourself. Getting
Exactly.
help. Getting help for the mental. We ain't angry for certain reasons. We ain't shutting down for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we need to talk that shit out. Get that shit out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Same shoes. I both of my kids, I wanted, I spoke into existence, let me tell you. That third one surprised me. That's when I woke up. Like, this shit ain't a joke. Bitch, you fertile. You can have babies, okay? You lay
Mm-hmm.
down, you gonna get fleas, okay? So I
Mm-hmm.
learned the hard way, and I had to make that tough decision that I regret to this day, but I had to do what I knew I was capable of, and I wasn't capable of a third child at that time in my life. My son was here, he was probably
Mm-hmm.
about 5 or 6. My daughter was a teenager going into adulthood, and I felt like, okay, I made it over the finish line, and then I knew the situation wasn't about to be a marriage down the line. So I would be alone again with a third child on my hip. And that was something I couldn't do. And from that point on, I took me laying down with anybody very fucking serious. And
Mm-hmm.
who I dealt with after that, that taught me a lesson. I can admit to that. And like Twin said, some people just like she's too grown, too fully sexually active, and know what the fuck comes with it to not be careful. And you don't like children. You have shown the world you don't like children. Even if they come out of
Mm-hmm.
you don't like kids unless it benefits you. You originally was excited for having a girl because you had pushed all them boys out and you wanted a mini me. You thought you could play house or dress up or I don't fucking know, a tea party. I don't know what the fuck you thought at this overgrown age was gonna come with this baby besides responsibility. Even more. I be sitting back thinking like, damn, like looking at my kids, y'all, I'd be like, damn, I kept them alive. Like, oh my God, my silly ass, okay? My slow ass. I done did pretty okay under my
Mhm.
circumstances with these two humans that I had to keep alive and instill some sense in them.
Mhm.
They still a little off, but my twin told me the other day how proud of me she was, and that really did something for me because the 360 my daughter did in her life.
Mhm.
I was scared. I was on the edge for a very long time because the streets had my baby in a chokehold
Mhm.
on a different kind of level that I'd rather not put her business out here. But I kept fighting against that demon that she had on her back. I fought against that and I told her how much more worth it she was. It was more out here for her. Whatever she
Mhm.
wanted to do, I was going to support her, but make a better choice than what she was making then. And
Mhm.
my baby took it upon herself, and there was some tough love throughout them seasons. You hear me? I shut my
Right.
door. I shut my
Mm.
door. I cannot, because now you grown, and we two grown bitches can't be in the same house with two different mindsets.
Mhm. Mhm.
One is for the streets, and one is trying to better her life. I'm still trying to better me at the
Mhm.
same time. So the fact that she did that and she took it upon herself, she listened. Whatever words I had been instilling in her, set with that baby, and that baby
Mhm.
decided, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go get my high school diploma. Even in that moment, because she had been promising me things and kept breaking them, so I had no faith. I kid you not. That baby called me and said, I'm finna sign up for high school. They need you to go up there and fill out some papers. And I told her, don't have me waste my motherfucking gas to go nowhere and you ain't gonna accomplish it, finish it, or none of that. I'm that mama. Don't have me waste my time to play in my face. You're not fooling me, you fooling you.
Mhm. Mm.
And I won't keep getting tricked. And we went there, but that baby did that. She did that.
Mhm.
Even with my resentment at some points. I'm so fucking proud of my baby. But that's a challenge alone. It's
Twin,
a
you are an
challenge.
amazing mom.
Thank you, babe. I try.
Twin, I didn't mean to cut you off, y'all, but can I just give my twin her flowers? And this is not, remember, my twin said you, I give her flowers behind the scenes, honey. Like, listen, as anybody who I love and adore, I make sure because we never know when tomorrow is that we all know that tomorrow is not promised. So I make
Mm.
sure to give those that I love their flowers. And I thank you for those who do the same for me. But my twin was in the midst, she lost her mom early in life. No one to go to advice to, right? Yeah, she has a grandma, an amazing grandma. Let me not say that, an amazing grandma, right? Yeah, she has people, her aunties and stuff who are good women, right? Great women. But it's nothing like going to your mom at the tender age that my twin lost her mom, right?
Yeah, nothing was like that teeny vibe. I needed
I
teeny. I'm
was
like, who gonna
grateful.
get on my ass? Who gonna
Right,
get on my
right,
ass? I'm free to do any stupid thing I want to right now. And I did,
right.
y'all. Ooh,
So to be able to raise the young woman that her daughter is, and right for her daughter to have seen both sides at this early age, right? Her daughter knew what it was like to fuck up, right? Because this is their age. This is the time. That was the time for her to make the mistakes. Like I tell my son, when you make mistakes at an early age, it's easier for you to come back from them than for you to be 30, 40, making those mistakes. Your children, people expect you to fuck up. And for her to be at where she is at now, twin,
at
and even when
24.
she signed
Oh,
up to be an esthetician, this is something that she did on her own. But you
yeah.
know why she did it? Because of the woman that you are and the things that you installed in her. Don't ever get it mistaken. that yes, she came to this process, right? She did it on her own, but that was also with the lessons that you have taught her in the back of her mind. You're an amazing mom. Fuck, you're an amazing woman. You're an amazing friend.
Thank you, boo. Same to you. You know that. Thank you.
And Lyric, I
I
saw
always
what you said talking about I'm used to Blicky crying, but Purple, don't you start.
say, oh my God, we talking about all these bad fucking mothers. I hate to see a bad mama coming. An intentional bad mother. Like you could do better and you choosing not to type of bitch. We some kind of bitch. Like with a
Right.
and hate is such a strong word. And I know, and I be telling God, I'm like, I know you tell me pray. Pray for people like this. And I try to, and when I see it, it just makes my skin boil. Because I was in them shoes of giving up. I know what that feeling. I'm speaking from experience. I know what that feeling feel like. I know what it feel like with an overwhelming crying child. I know what it feel like for sleepless nights. You know what I'm saying? I know what it's like to be homeless. I know. I understand feeling alone in the dark with no help. I know what those days feel like. But what
Hmm.
pushed me through was I'm also a problem solver. I like to solve my fucking problem, and I
Yeah,
don't
she
like
is. She don't
pity.
sit in it for too long.
I hate a fucking pity party. I'm not a pity
She don't
party
sit
bitch.
in it for too long.
And I'm not a lyric. You're right. I'm not a cry. I hate fucking crying. It's annoying as fuck. So when you make me cry, you better understand. You know I love you deeply, deeply. Okay? Because I hate fucking crying. But that's my real love. When I cry, I love. Oh.
Hmm.
And so when I see people just choosing, I hate that social media is this way that people have given up on life and have decided I'm going to depend on other people who get up and bust their ass every day. And I'm going to give them
Hmm.
a sad story and play on their heartstrings. I hate shit like that. When I see real people out here going through it and battling it every day and doing the best that they fucking can. It drives me insane. It's
Hmm.
very fucking evil. So I'm sorry for crying, y'all.
Don't
But
ever be sad.
I am so proud of my baby. I'm proud of both of my babies, but I am overjoyed with my daughter. Mind you, I am not a grandma. Okay? I'm a doggy grandmama. Ugh. But like I'm just proud of my
Hmm. You went out, twin.
doing what she my I'm sorry, my phone, I
You
gotta
going
get a
in and
phone
out,
call.
baby.
But I'm
Okay.
just
Okay.
can you hear me? How it sound now?
You sound perfect. Hey, Gigi Linda. You sound perfect, baby.
Hey Linda. But yes, I'm proud of my baby and I thank my twin and my April because baby she always made me feel good too and stroke my little mother's ego for me and I love that and I thank all of you women too for always supporting me and my twin and just us as women. You know what I'm saying? Because we do be needing that and I just wish people would do better when it comes to these kids because we don't ask to be here. So the fact that you brought us in this world, give me something to work with. And if you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't get that, be the opposite of what was given to you.
Hmm.
That's the
Hmm.
fight for that. That's the outcome of a fucked up background. Changing the
Hmm.
outcome of your
Hmm.
future. Not giving what was given to you. Don't
Breaking
give
those
what you was
generational
given.
curses.
Don't break somebody down because somebody broke you down and didn't know no better. No, we don't do that.
Mhm.
That ain't how you're supposed to walk. What do you get back from doing that? Besides more hurt. Nobody want to be around you. Everybody you find, you lose. People, I just wish we do better.
Y'all know I love when my twin get in her bag. I love when she get on her bag and when she talk. This is y'all know this is the purple I fell in love with. This is my soulmate as a friend. Not as don't think we talking about no weird shit. She don't, we shower together, but the camera be off. Okay? Don't think this is no weird shit.
No, no. I would
This is
never.
what this is why we came together. This is my kindred spirit. This is my other half, my better half. This is why. Because I loved her when she's in her bag and she speaks this way. Um, from the heart and just because she's this person. She's just this bitch. This is her.
Thank you, Pookie.
Um, and I want the rest of you moms in there because just like we said, my OG, you know, um in my letter,
Period.
their children are older, right? So to be able to go to them and they give us that advice, right? And when you go to letter gonna be like, all right, put your fucking foot down. Don't let these kids manipulate you.
For
I've been
real.
there, done that. Yeah. Let her go. Let her that friend. She gonna be like, I've been there, done that. Don't let them fucking kids manipulate you. Put your motherfucking foot down. Put your big girl. She sound like my mother sometimes because that's how my mother would say it. Put them big girl panties on, my baby. Okay, and get
For
to it.
real.
And OG gonna tell you, listen, I've been there also. I've been on both sides of it. I raised a lot of children. So Twin is gonna tell me, all right, you crying. You crying today. We gonna cry together. We the OJs. We cry together, but tomorrow, bitch, we gotta have a solution.
No, for real.
I'm gonna leave you
Cause
alone
hello.
today, Twin. She gonna tell me I'm gonna leave you alone today. You ain't answering my call. I'm gonna leave you alone. I know you and they crying today. But tomorrow, bitch, you gonna answer that phone and what's the solution? And
Even
just
if
to
you ain't
be
got a
covered.
solution, answer that
Right,
phone and we'll talk it out. And then I give you 48 hours. But then, okay, all right. So now what? What we doing? Are we doing this?
right.
Because sometimes,
Exactly.
what's my favorite thing? Give it to God. When it's out of
Right.
our control, give it to Him and walk away with peace. I'm choosing peace. This too much. Give it to Him.
Ooh,
You went
Twin, you
out,
did
twin.
that, baby. No, I ain't go out. I was just silent listening to you because you speak. You just when you get in your bag, honey, and you start speaking, it's just
Mm.
something different. It just does something different to the room.
Listen, honey. I like to solve problems. Let me tell you, and I don't like to be down. Let's not be down. It's too much life. It's too much sun shining. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No. How do we solve this?
I am not making your plate. Then it's done. There you go. So I want the rest of you
Y'all are
moms. I know
beautiful
that.
humans.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry, I was
Right.
reading a comment, but yes, y'all
No,
are beautiful. Y'all sit
what
here
they
with us.
say.
Somebody said, y'all are such beautiful, blah, beautiful humans." Did I just have a fucking seizure? Cause what the fuck was that?
Not a Caesar. Did you have a set? What kind of did you have chicken in that Caesar? No, I'm not playing. Let me stop joking. But no, literally. But do you understand the amount of chaos that it took to bring us to be this kind of women?
No,
Let's put
let's
it on the
really
floor.
talk about it.
Do you let's put it on the floor. Do you understand the
Oh,
amount of chaos, the amount of trauma, the amount of mistakes, the amount of
oh,
starting again? Do you understand the amount of people we may have lost because we weren't always these women, right? So
that
do you
part.
understand to become and some people are just naturally like this. Some people are just naturally and kudos to y'all and like you're amazing. But some of us, it took an awful lot of nastiness for us to become this like these women that sit before you today, honey.
That part. And that's the part. That's the real key. Okay? That's the real key. That's why again, humbleness it plays a major part in our life and what we promote over here and how we move. Because how we move on this app, y'all. Understand that this is how we move in our daily life, which is unperfect. Okay. Because again, we're preaching today, but tomorrow we will drag a bitch if need be,
Okay.
depending on how you comment. Okay. But
Say that.
overall, you know what I'm saying? I think we've experienced so many things that it's like, I always say, how do you solve anything? How do you come up with conclusions or understanding what's happening around you if you're always in a hostile situation or in a hostile um mode? You know what I'm saying? You cannot figure things out like that. You can't eliminate what needs to be eliminated when you're like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then we attract what we put out in the world. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I think smacked me and my twin in the face,
Mm-hmm.
which brought us to this point. Like, you know what? Let me just learn to like chill. Let me just sit back. Twin is a protector, so she has a habit of when she loves somebody, she's a protector. That is my protector. Okay, something I had to really, and that's the thing I love about her the most. Because as we always told y'all, we had our first falling out because she was protecting me, and I was laughing.
Right. Okay. And I hung up on her. And poor Chalet was just in the middle, like, what I do? What I do? Right. Poor Chalet was just in the middle, like, and it wasn't an argument. It was just like, you know what? You pissing me off. I'm gonna call you back. I
So
just hung up.
Shalay gave me therapy and let me know what was happening. I'm like, oh. And then next thing you know, I'm crying like a baby and calling my twin like, that's not what I meant.
And she
She's
texted
like,
me in the background, and Shalay texted me like, Blicky, come back to the call. Cause Shalay, no, I'll see the phone calls through and through. But when I hang up, like when that time where we cool with Nisi now, but remember it was a time where and that time I hung up and was like, well, listen, we going live or not? And when I hung up, Shalay called me back like, Blicky, we're hitting the button right now. Let's go. Because when I hang up, I'm there. I'm pissed and I'm there. And she was hitting me like, Blicky, come back. And I was like, nope, because I love Twin and I don't want to lead off of anger. So I'm not coming back right now. We can talk another time, but not right now.
so
Okay?
I had gave her a few hours and then I text her again and she was like, it's okay, twin, we'll just talk about it later. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But it didn't sit right with me. So I think I ended up talking. We talked that night, didn't we?
Right. Yeah. We talked that night.
We talked that night. And it was all good because again, I realized how my twin is a protector. And I'm a goofy sometimes, y'all.
She a goofy all the time. Twin laugh at every situation. In every fucking situation, she laughs. It doesn't matter what it is. It She laughs, and it's a nervous laugh, y'all. Like
It
it's a
is.
nervous laugh,
It's a it's a chick.
and she be like, "Okay," and you be like, "Oh, bitch, here we go." I don't know, guys. Like I don't know. I don't know. But
Oh
she's
my
a
goodness.
nurturer. But she's a nurturer, and she's genuine. And once again, that's what I love about her most is that even if she fuck up, I have to think about the person who I'm dealing with. Even if she fuck up,
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
have to think
Mm-hmm.
about her heart and know that it didn't come from a place of malicious intent
No. Mm-mm.
because she's always so genuine. And that's what drew me to her. Just that nurturing spirit. It was like, damn, like I felt another me. Here she go. Oh my God. There's another one out there.
It was a reason I called you my twin before even knowing you, though. Seriously.
Right.
God
And
did
from day
that. He did
one.
his big
And
one. He did his
from
big one
day
putting us
fucking
together.
and from day one. From day one, it was just Twin and Blicky. Well, but Purple and Blicky, the twins.
Love at first sight, baby. So
Right.
I have so back to gossiping, okay? Enough crying. We did that, okay. So
Right.
y'all, I have this I went down the rabbit hole after Twin did that beautiful interview with Miss Nene
Yes.
Dominique. Okay, Miss Nene, right? I had to go down the rabbit hole because I really wanted to understand the story or whatever. And now the story was popping up on my timeline, of course, because I had went being nosy. And so I don't know if y'all had followed up with it, but baby, that other woman, the I can't even call her a stepmom, but basically, if y'all not familiar with the interview Twin just had, what was that, Monday, Sunday? No, it was
Sunday.
Friday, last Friday. No, that was last
Yeah, last
Friday,
Friday. Okay.
my baby graduation. And the young lady basically came on our platform to kind of like tell her side of the story because her the man that took a essayed her, um, ex baby mama brought her story to social media about the essay and kind of put her story out there and manipulated it. She first of all came in Nini's life to me on some malicious shit because how do you come into someone's life as an elder, knowing what supposedly happened to her, and then flip it all around and make her the problem of this sick perv thing that he had going on, right?
Right.
So I went down the rabbit hole of the his ex baby mother or his ex wife or whatever the case is. And y'all, the lady is a witch. Okay. She's a wicked I don't her Peaches. That's her. Peaches, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna refer to her as the old bitch from the west side. Okay? She's the old bitch from the west side. Y'all, this lady came in this woman's life to cause havoc. You reached out to this lady, pretended like you gave a fuck about her, right? And about her situation and what had happened to her from your ex-husband slash baby's father, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, just to kind of like, I don't know, beef with her for some odd reason, beef with her and tell the world that she's lying about what happened to her. Now, imagine y'all, Nene put this man away. He is gone to jail. What she say? He's been locked up 9 years now
Something like
and
that.
got,
Yeah.
yeah, and got
Mm-hmm.
forever to go.
Mm-hmm.
And this woman is still painting the field to make the world believe, oh, she's lying. It's so many people locked up in jail. The old bitch is. It's a lot of innocent people in jail to this day. Y'all know this lady remind me of a woman that always chooses her choice of drug and man over any child.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And she done went and got her life together, but now she's still a bitter wicked, evil bitch. Just because you get clean off of drugs, that don't change your soul and spirit of who you are naturally.
Mm-hmm.
And she's an evil bitch. Okay? A evil line manipulating bitch. So when I'm going down this rabbit hole and I'm listening to her, and I was up late one night and I went and joined Nene Live, and she had replayed the live that she did with Twin. And the old bitch was saying that my daughter never knew you. She didn't talk to you. You manipulated some messages and posted them on social media as if my daughter was talking about me or something. But when she played the video and the daughter was talking, the old bitch did, she made sure she muted it when the daughter was talking about whatever she was talking about to prove to us that her daughter hadn't talked to Nene.
Mm-hmm.
But we never heard that from the video she played. So I felt like I was on her page the other day and she was trying to throw shots because y'all know how much I love God and I promote God on my page. I feel like she had went and did a little peekaboo to my page.
A
And she
little
made us
research.
right, a little research. Who is this bitch? The little
Hmm.
bitch that's building her platform. That's me. Um,
Right.
and so she had made a post on her page, Women Kill Me, always talking about this church stuff, but I guess be on some other stuff or whatever. I can't remember what the post said, but something of the sort. And I just want to let you know, old lady, that I have church in my heart. Me and God go to church every day, okay? And He's working on me. But I come from the line of Peter, okay? I'm over here with Peter, and I don't really do too fond of women of your kind that decides because you're older, you can tell somebody what did and did not happen to them. I find it to be very, very disgusting that you reached out to this lady to open up her wounds that she was growing and healing from and overcoming as best as she could. And you came back in her world to reopen them wounds and cause havoc in her life because you're miserable in yours.
Hmm.
You
Hmm.
60 years old, and what you promote is getting up every day and going to work, which ain't shit wrong with that. But you doing it like you owed a reward or a trophy or something. Don't
That
nobody
part.
give a fuck. You should be on a
And
retirement plan. And you can't
and
do that because you just got your life together.
and what made it even so much more, because once again, remember, we don't have a dog in a fight, right? Um,
Not
we
one.
have a platform that we use for many different things, right? And awareness is one of them, just one of them, right? It's a little bit of awareness, life lessons, right? Whatever. I was watching her live after we did our live. She did a live and she said, not now, I'm not saying that it wasn't his fault for initiating it, but it was her
You hear
fault
this
for
shit?
keeping it, but it was her fault for keeping it going. Now remember, the abuse that happened took place between the age of 14 and 16, right? 14 and 16. Not 18 or 17, which is still abuse, right? Which is still, he's still violated a minor, right? No, but we're
Listen.
not saying that it was that this lady is in her 20s and she was having sex with him. She was in her 30s, 40s, whatever. 14 and
Hell, 18.
16.
Hell,
And
18.
you blame
Okay?
her for and you blame her for keeping it going.
That part. That part. Mind y'all, Nene had to leave home at 6. She left because her own mother didn't believe her. And this is her words. This is her story that she's told us. Because her mother didn't believe her. She had
And she
all
was
these,
physically assaulted by her mom when she told the story.
when she told her mom what was going on. You see this? And when I say, I'm a energy girl. And you can get people energies through the internet. I don't care what nobody say. You can catch a
No, you
vibe, you
definitely
know?
can. You
You could
definitely
catch a
can.
to see her smile today. You know what I'm saying? Like to be able to talk to other people, hold a conversation, just the authenticness in her. It's not given she's trying to prove anything. Like she said, her telling her story has become a healing part of her life now. And it don't give somebody just was out here doing some old nigga, young bitch being around old niggas being fat. It don't give that. It give this man took advantage of her, and your old wrinkled ass come to this social media platform to boom your page, to get yourself numbers, to get people to watch you, to tell people, oh, she's lying. She liked it. She wanted it. Why she let it go on for so long?
Hmm.
These the type of women that I'm talking about that makes my fucking skin crawl. Because to me, you'll do anything to keep some dick in your life. Mind you,
Mm-hmm.
her content is about her jumping on some old nigga whacker
Mm-hmm.
and showing off this botch ass lost weight that she got going on and smacking. She just got a tongue pierced. She's 60 years old, y'all.
Looking
Okay?
like the crypt, looking like the crypt keeper. Remember the crypt keeper, y'all? Looking like the crypt keeper.
They
Skeletal.
sinking in. You hear me? And you want to sit up here and call this lady Piggy, Miss Piggy, or Piggy the pig, or whatever the fuck, and she looks better than you, literally, just because her heart is pure. I ain't even talking about physical appearance. Her heart is better than yours. And you
Mm-hmm.
sit on your platform trying to convince the world that this girl is crazy and delusional and stalking you and all of the things. While I was in her live, the lady was calling her. She showed me,
And once
bothering her,
again,
taunting her.
and and once again, as outsiders to the story, we're not saying that Nene isn't engaging. We're not saying that she isn't
Mm-mm,
engaging. We're not saying that she isn't doing lives. But to sit back and when you said, and I quote again, that you know that it is his fault. He was wrong for initiating it, but she was wrong for keeping it going. That told me all the fuck I needed to know about your character, honey. That told me
that's
all the
it.
type I needed to know about the kind of woman that you is. That told me all
Mm-hmm,
I needed to know about you. I
mm-hmm.
needed to know no more. Right then and there, it was like, oh, okay. I see what kind of you is. You're the type of woman who daughter is gonna come to you and she's gonna tell you that the man that you have in the house is looking at her or making sexual advances at her, and you're gonna say, "Bitch, you walking around my house ain't with no clothes on. You want him. You enticing him." Well, not no clothes,
Oh
not
my
naked,
God.
but you know what I'm saying. And you got on short
Yeah,
shorts, or you,
yeah.
it's you. You're doing something wrong. And instead of
You're the
putting that
problem.
man out, and instead of putting that man out, you're gonna find every reason to put your fucking child out. That showed me the kind of woman that you are. And guys, it's so what the fuck is so scary is that it's a million others, Miss Peaches and Cream. I'm gonna tell you everything LLC running the fuck around these streets.
Mm.
Okay. Allegedly, it's a lot more of these bitches running around the motherfucking streets.
So many more. And that's so disturbing to even have to say, to know. And I'm just like, I,
Hey,
I
Auntie
don't know.
Heather. Hey, Sharon. Go ahead, baby.
I think y'all will have to go and check her content out to understand what I'm saying, why it just kind of annoyed me. For the type of person she is. You know them evil aunties that'll pinch you when ain't nobody looking, but smiling in everybody's face and pretending like she love you and all that shit, but she evil as fuck when you go back home with the bitch. She one of them type of women.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Mm-hmm.
evil. Like, nobody told you to reach out to this lady. Now, Nene said that her and the old bitch daughter was pretty much like sisters, and she considered her stepsister. They was cool, la 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 la. And you took it upon your miserable ass life to reach out to her, to play in her face, and make her feel like, twin, you check the back.
Mika B, which one is you? Because it's two up there, booby. Turn on your camera, mama, so I could accept the one that's you. Because it's two up there, but one has a man picture, so I don't know which one is you, baby.
But yeah, y'all will have to check out Miss P. I'm gonna send people her way. But Peaches and Cream
I
LLC,
don't.
whatever.
I don't know which one is the first one. You still gotta turn on your camera, mama. And you could turn it right back off. Oh, all right. Or try to come back up. I just don't want it to be the wrong person and they stole your profile and come up here and show some shit that we gotta delete the whole live. Because you know these people.
I'm gonna re I'm gonna redrop the link for you too. And this for anybody that want to come up and voice
Yeah,
their
you got
opinion or get it off your chest, baby.
yes.
But yeah, like I just find it to be very disturbing at your real grown age that you still decided to be messy. She another one where she said, "Well, y'all got to excuse. I'm just ghetto. I'm just ghetto." No, you choose to be ghetto at this age. She still gangbang, y'all. She could call herself a OG. She original G. She a gangster.
Well,
She
you could
got
be all
hitters.
kind of ghetto. You could be all kind of ghetto and still have morals. Cause honey, that you cool enough to reach out to him and have correspondence with the man who took advantage of apparently you too, because something inappropriate was happening with you at a young age, allegedly,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And you still are allegedly in contact with him, but the victim is a pig, right? And all these extra kind of things. So you're not like, girl, please, bitch, wrap it up, pack it up, granny.
Yeah, we're on YouTube and Kickback.
Pack it up, granny.
No, seriously. Sarah, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should
And
really
we
be
keep
ashamed of yourself.
and we keep telling you to walk light. Cause if you keep come searching, you're gonna find what you looking for, granny.
No, for real.
And you
For
see how
real.
we say your and we say your name. We only address mail that has our name on it, right? We'll lace it up, we'll lace up our shoes and walk in them boots, bitch. Let's get it. Let's go.
Let's do what we need to do, babe.
Teresa, we're
I'm
on
here
Blicky
for it.
on YouTube, my love. Never ran, never will. Okay. Hi,
All right,
Heather. Hold
babe.
on. Oh, wait. I hope that's actually Heather because I think I just added her. Hold on. Heather. Oh,
You ain't
good.
out of
Okay.
here.
Here she go.
If
Okay.
you hey,
It is
Hey,
me.
Heather. Okay.
okay.
If you want to
If you
turn
want
your
to turn
camera
your
off, you
camera off,
could.
you could.
I don't know how to
It's
do
up to
that.
you. Okay, you good,
Okay,
baby.
you
We're
good,
gonna
baby.
you
We're
got
gonna
the
Well,
you
floor.
got the floor.
I just want to tell you that I am the admin for both of her pages, and I see everything that goes on. Um, and that lady is been bothering her for over 3 years, and it's just such a shame, because Nene has a kind heart, and um, and I absolutely support her in everything. Absolutely support her. And that's why I felt like I needed to get up here and just let you ladies know that she does have a good support system. Um, I trust her implicitly with with everything. She's helped me um, personally, helped me with her tragedy, and 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 helped me through mine. And I didn't even know back then that it was still bothering me because I'm 62, and but it, these things have um, they affect us from the time we're a child until we mature, and I just she did help me immensely, and uh, I trust her. I believe everything that she's said. That lady is stuck mentally. And what I mean by that is that she it definitely has the street mentality, if you know what I mean. And
Uh-huh.
and anybody that says that a 14-year-old girl wanted it's diabolical to me. It really is. Um, I don't normally get up and say anything except maybe on Nini's page, but I I I see everything she does, and I know that where her heart is. Um, she's a good person, and she's a good mother, and she's been with the same man for 17 years. All of her children are by him, all of them. And the narrative that lady was trying to say that her oldest boy was by that freak of nature is just bullshit. Honestly, it's bullshit. And I just I just wanted to get on here and just tell you from my point of view, from knowing her for over 3 years, like I have. And I came with an open mind and an open heart, you know, and I appreciate you guys, putting it out there that this lady is kind of cuckoo.
Very
She
much
won't
so.
she won't shut the she won't shut up. I'm sorry, I almost said something else.
No, you
No,
okay?
you
Speak
okay?
up, speak up.
Yeah, I just lost my sister Sunday, so I haven't been on Facebook, and so I saw you guys were on, and I want to support you guys in all that I can do. Um,
Thank
like
you.
I
My
support.
deepest condolences.
Yeah, it's okay. It really is. God has got her, you know, and I know without a doubt that Nini is a wonderful woman, wonderful in all aspects of life, mother, wife, friend, um, and I am her Auntie Heather, and I have been, and I will do whatever I can to make life as easy for her as I can if she'll let me, you know. But she is a
Bless
good
your
girl.
soul.
Well, I love her with everything I've got, and my two sons know her. They have spoken with her. Back in January, I was in a coma for several days, and she was on that phone, making sure I was good. And people all over the United States were praying for me. So thanks to her.
Oh, Miss
You
Heather,
know?
thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute you, Heather, so we can respond.
Okay, baby.
I just want to
Well,
say,
one,
first of all,
oh,
guys,
okay.
everybody is sending you their condolences, Miss Heather. Guys, once again, if you guys are not sure who this is Miss Heather. She's from Nini's page. She is someone who is in constant contact with Nini. She's also admin of two of Nini's pages. Okay, guys. So remember, when you're an admin, you get to see everything that's coming and going. You get to see all traffic. Okay. So she is someone who is here and basically a character reference on her personal and professional. Because once again, when you're admin, you see every fucking thing moving, okay? Everything moving. This is why you guys have to be careful who you let be your admin because you got to trust them because they see everything, okay? And she sees it and she wanted to come up and thank us and also for just shedding light on the story and also give you guys a little background about who Nini is behind the scenes, okay guys? So this is Miss Heather. She is from Nini's page. Everybody give her a warm welcome in the comments and just send her some love because she did lose her sister this past Sunday. So please send her some love and some prayers for strength that and a peace that surpasses understanding. Okay, you go ahead, twin.
Amen. And I just want to thank you for coming up here, like my twin said, and vouching for Nini, and also being a loyal support system for her while she endeavor on this social media app and tell her story and just kind of like having her back because I could see how a lot of people can flip things and make things what they're really not. So kudos to you for being who you are and coming on our platform and popping your cherry, honey. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well,
But
you're
that's all I
welcome.
want to say.
You're welcomed over here anytime. So, guys, if you're not familiar with the whole story, I did a story Sunday with the real Nini mommy. Okay. And Nini is she came up and she told her story of abuse and trauma. And also what happened after she came to the internet with her story, how she was allegedly her and I have to say allegedly, guys. Once again, that doesn't mean that I don't believe her story, but I have to say allegedly because people like to throw around the lawyer words. Once again, you can't get blood from a turnip. I'm a broke bitch. Okay. But anyway, allegedly, the harassment and the abuse and the bullying and the targeting that has took place since she came forward on the internet about her trauma. Okay, guys? Her name is the real Nene Mommy. The real Nene Mommy. I'm gonna drop her page in the comments, guys, and please frequent her page. Okay, guys? Show her some love and
Yeah.
support because she has been nothing but supportive to us also. And now we have a
Amen.
new friend, Miss Heather.
Miss Heather. I'm gonna unmute you, Miss Heather, so you can go ahead and say what you want to say, love.
Oh, I was just going to say, I'll always be supportive of you, beautiful ladies, always. And I appreciate the fact that you talk about the hard subjects that you speak on, and because we need that. We, as women, we need that. We need to be able to have a conversation and be able to speak our truth and be able to heal, you know. And with Nini, that's what I've done. I've healed. Um, when I I can't. I've raised two sons. Well, actually more than two, but they turned out to be wonderful men, And when a woman says no, she means no, and they respect that, you know. And it starts with us, you know. We've got to be able to share our stories and be able to uh, have a heart and have compassion and 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 have God's grace. Really, that's what it is. We have to have God's grace. And yeah, well, that's what I wanted to say. And I love you both for having this platform and being able to uh, give us a safe place to talk. All of us.
Oh, we love you
Oh, we love
too.
you too. Yeah. You guys are
Thank you.
family now. You are.
That's right.
You're
That's
you're
right.
my family. You're
That's
my
right, Miss
family. Here,
Heather.
right here.
Oh, and
But
welcome to the
welcome to the
family.
family. Thank you. Thank
You're
you. You're
welcome.
welcome. And, well, I will get down and let you ladies continue speaking, but I just had to come up and say what a wonderful person Nini is. She truly is. And there's going to be people that say whatever comes into their mind, and you're going to be able to. A person can speculate all they want to, but when it's a downright dirty lie, it just goes to show you their mentality, you know. And I used to be on that lady's page. I used to. I was on her page for 2 years, and she started in on Nini, and she said, "Well, you can't go over there. If you go over there, you can't." I said, "Well, I'm going to go over there," and I said, That's not going to work for me." And so I have been from day one, I've been a staunch supporter of Nini's from day one. And she asked me to be her admin, and I said, "I'll do what I can to help you." And I did.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I'll tell you what, an old dog can learn new tricks, because I learned.
That
I
part,
did. I did.
okay?
Okay. Okay.
That part.
That
We
part.
love you, Miss
We love
Heather.
you, Miss
Thank you
Heather. Thank
so
you
much.
so much. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
This has been
This has been
amazing, guys.
amazing,
This has
guys.
been a
This has
good
been a
live.
good live. Okay.
Now, I want to say, guys, if you're lost on the story, you can go back to the live we did Friday night, guys, because during that live, hold on, Miss Heather probably need help. Miss Heather, I'm gonna remove. Okay, Miss Heather, good. Um, for why are y'all? Downtime said, "Why are y'all so ready to step in?" Downtime about what, baby girl? And downtime, I saw you say your pride. Listen, honey, me and Twin go back with that on 1,000 times. Me and Twin go back with and forth with that because we said if we would be prideless like some of these motherfuckers, Lord. Okay, but I got pride, I got morals. We have all of that shit together. And but we talk about that shit like my pride must be listen, because some of these pride people prides is in their ass. They don't give a fuck. Okay. They'll show you everything. Um, so you were saying what made her connect to Nene. Okay, okay. Okay. Probably just feeling like Nene needed a genuine support system. Remember, her mom wasn't, supportive of her then. I can't say their relationship now, so I wouldn't speak on that. They probably have made amends since then, but her mom wasn't supportive of her then. So it's something when you live a life like that and you are genuine to people, souls get, people can realize the people who need that, who's lacking that, and they need that, genuine support system outside of having a husband and children and stuff like that. People realize that. So people can feel it. People can feel it. So I think that may be one reason, because I know that Nene, I've sat back and I told you I've had this story for months and I didn't do it, but I followed Nene since I've had the story. And once again, to me, she seems like a really genuine, down to heart girl, down to home, down home, good hearted girl. So that's just my opinion. Um, other people may have other opinions, which is okay, because if you ask some people about me and Twin, some people are gonna say, oh, they love us, they're sweethearts, and some people are gonna say, nah, they're those some evil bitches. And we're both those things. Okay.
It is.
So right. But usually when
Hey,
we're evil, it's
are you
because people
comfortable,
deserved
Angela?
it. Hey Ashley.
Quiet.
Usually when we're evil, it's because a motherfucker deserved it. But we're all of those things. It all depends on who you ask, right? Um, so once again, guys, this has been an amazing live. We're coming up on our 2 hours and we're gonna get ready to wrap it up, because I gotta save some hours, because StreamYard, we're still on our free StreamYard, and we're limited to the time that we have for the month. And we want to come back and, just continue to indulge with you guys and engage with you guys. We don't want to be going. And I think we've been doing really good, guys. I think we've been here kind of often, even though YouTube is playing with us, I think we still been coming live kind of often. Um, so we love you guys. And once again, let me just say the poll. So the poll says, did Kat sell her sister's phone? So one said hell yeah. The answers that you guys had were, the two options were hell yeah for some takeout, and the other option was no, y'all tripping. 100% of you think that she sold it for some takeout. Okay. Nobody said, nah, y'all tripping. And guys, one other thing to say is that Mika B, somebody did steal her profile, guys. So if you notice, while we are apprehensive and while we ask you guys to turn on the cameras in the back, it's not because we're nosy. It's not because we want to see,
About your
your
background or
background.
trying to figure something out. None of those things.
Right. It's because once
We don't
again, you
even pay
guys have
attention enough.
right. It's because once again, you guys have been present when we've had the creepers come in the back and put, sexual things in video and try to get our page completely banned, right? And this is probably why we're in the shit that we're in now, right? Trying to fight back for our monetization. So that wasn't Mika B. So you see, I'm so glad that, and they're like, oh, they even had a conversation when I asked them to turn on the camera. Oh, you can just click the first profile. No, I'm not clicking the first profile, because Mika B never has a man up on her profile. So the next time they come back, they're gonna try to put a woman, because now they've been in the live and they saw them comments. See how weird these fucking people are? But we gotta stay on top of shit like that. So it's okay. But that's the lesson right there for us and for anybody else who's going into streaming. Please make sure that you have people turn on their background cameras and verify that they are who they are, because it's some weird motherfuckers out here. And for some reason, they don't want to see these two black girls prosper, because I don't see them go over to that other platform like they used to. So they over here all the time trying to show nasty shit. So once again, guys, we are not monetized. We have to go back in September, back to the drawing board. So if it's put on your heart, all donations are accepted and very much needed. Okay. So if you guys, if it's put on your heart to, bless us, please do so. No amount is too small. You guys have our financial institutions. Please, if you need help with Kick, so we can, also do more lives on a platform that is, paying us so that we don't need so many donations. We are more than happy. Well, let me not say we, because Twin don't really know how to work it out, but she'll come to me and ask me. Lyric has volunteered to help, and so have and I'm more than happy to help because we need it. So if you need help with learning how to work Kick, how to subscribe, how to do anything, please, to set up a profile, please hit me up, because we would much rather get the base pay than to have to ask y'all to send donations and shit like that. So we love you guys. Please finish this week out strong. If we're not live tomorrow, we'll definitely be live Friday doing two lives. One is the music live that we always do on a Friday. We always play old school R&B on Kick for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Okay, guys. And this is I think we did it two Friday. No, we did it 3 Fridays, and it's been amazing. Okay, guys. So
Yes,
please
so
come
much
through
fun.
and right. We don't really do no talking. We just play. It's just an hour and a half to 2 hours of straight good freaking music. And ask anybody who's been there. It's been good. They told me I should be a DJ. Go DJ. That's my DJ. So y'all know I like
Period.
another job. Y'all know I like another job. So if you hear me on the ones and twos, don't get mistaken. It's me. Right? So we love you guys. Continue to drop your pages in the chat, but please do not be rude. Please don't come in telling us nobody's live. That's rude. But other than that, please continue to drop your pages in the chat. Please continue to support each other in the comments. Once again, sending Silly Rabbit love, sending Teresa Padilla love, sending Miss Heather love, sending Lakita love, sending Keisha love, sending Cash KC love. And thank you to everybody who supports us. Thank you for everything you guys do. We love you guys. And we'll be back either tomorrow or Friday. Look up, twins. Stay cheese.
Peace. I love you guys.
Love y'all.